Hi, thanks for watching. Today's topic is going to be, should you buy residential or should you buy commercial real estate? So what is residential real estate? Residential is going to be single family homes, duplexes, condos, and apartments. Commercial real estate is going to be office buildings, apartments with 5 or more units, large scale apartment buildings, warehouses, and retail spaces. So let's talk about some of the pros in actually real estate investing. Investing in real estate, so to speak, is allowing your money to actually make profit for you. So whether it's buying and holding, flipping property, or property wholesaling, real estate investing can be very lucrative. It can be very fun, but it can also be very frustrating at the same time. So let's talk about the different pros and cons of actually investing in real estate. On the residential side, you have stable cash flow. So as you rent out your properties, you'll have cash flow coming in every month, depending on if you crunch your numbers correctly. When you buy a home, you want to make sure that you're not just buying a property just to pay the note. You want to buy the property and actually make a profit off that particular property. The next thing is it's easier to enter with less upfront costs. The next pro is going to be high demand. Everybody always wants a place to live, so you can find it easier to rent it out with residential as opposed to commercial. Your property may actually sit a little bit longer in comparison. One of the cons of residential is that you have to deal with tenants. Screen your tenants and be selective with the type of tenants that you choose. You want to do background checks. You want to contact or reach out to other landlords to see what they've been experiencing with these tenants. You want to manage your tenants, and if you don't choose the right one, then it may actually turn you into the negative in thinking that real estate is just not for you. But if you do your homework, then you can actually grow your income. Another con is that you have a lower scalability, so to speak. With just one unit, you're not going to become profitable. You need to have actually multiple units in order to be profitable. Not to say that you can, it just depends on what you determine profitable and what's not. But if you want to actually scale and you want to have the higher potential of income, then you want to have multiple properties. So let's discuss some of the pros in investing in commercial real estate. The first one would be higher income potential from leases and multiple tenants. The more tenants you have, the more profit you actually have. Another pro would be actually having longer leases. You have fewer turnovers compared to residential properties because you have office buildings, especially in office buildings, you have people who tend to stay a little bit longer because they have businesses, especially if they're established businesses. With regards to large scale apartment buildings, you tend to have, again, more residential properties within that building, so the more profit you have and longer leases. So let's talk about some of the cons of investing in commercial real estate. The first one would be market risk. Commercial properties may be actually harder to rent in economic downturns. That can give you a taste of whether or not you should invest in commercial or not, because if a building or several commercial buildings have been sitting for a while, they don't have that many tenants, and that tells you what the commercial market is in your area. Another con for commercial real estate is higher initial investment. Because commercial buildings can cost a great bit, there's higher risk potential. Commercial real estate may be harder to rent in a commercial downtown. It just depends on what the market is. Again, take a ride through your local area, see how many commercial buildings are actually sitting there, and that's an indicator of the market in your area. Another con for commercial real estate is typically there's going to be a property manager, and so you may actually have to hire a property manager if you're not able to manage it yourself. In conclusion, residential and commercial can be very lucrative depending on what your needs are, depending on what your financial goals are, depends on what your portfolio is, or how you want to set your portfolio up. I personally have not invested in commercial real estate yet, but it may be something that I may be interested in doing in the near future. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them down in the description. What type of real estate have you done? Have you done commercial or residential, and why? Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.